All right. We are back tonight. With Empress News. I hope y'all like my little setting. Tell me if you like it, y'all. Tell me if you like it, baby. Tell me if you like it. All right, so I'm back tonight with Empress News, y'all. Again, I always want to thank my subscribers, my followers over on YouTube, Facebook. Thank you guys so much. Also on TikTok, I appreciate the love and the support that you guys always show me. All right, so we got a few days before Christmas, a couple of weeks. So I wanted to just spice things up a little bit for you guys. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I wanted to do something different. So I used a different background today to go with my little gold shimmer. So I hope you guys like it. We'll see. All right, let's go, y'all. And the reason why I go live is because I want to give you guys the news, okay? I know they have that promotion going on now with, why do we go live and what's the point and all of that other stuff. So make sure that you guys are getting your change, honey. Get that money, honey. Also, click the purple ticket in the bio. And that also, I think you have to have over 1,000 followers for that, okay? So go ahead and click that purple ticket in my bio and let's run up a bag for this Christmas season, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into the news, darling. Allegedly, they have caught the man, I guess, the young man, allegedly. I'm not sure that this, innocent until proven guilty. But the guy, I'll just call him the United Healthcare assassin. Okay, the guy that killed the CEO of United Healthcare. Okay, allegedly they have caught him and he has no bond. As if they would give him a bond. Okay, now, again, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So let's not make speculations. Let's not say that, that it's truly him. I don't even think they know if it's him, honey. I think they just pick somebody up off the damn streets to keep everything quiet. Y'all know how it go. They'll jack your ass up in that prison and say you did it in a minute. Okay. Allegedly, he was snitched on, or told on, is the proper word. Allegedly, he was told on by a McDonald's employee who said that he saw everything. Well, may you keep working at McDonald's, you son of a... All right, I don't give personal opinions on it. Allegedly, the person that did the shooting is caught, okay? But again, everybody's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, okay? So don't y'all get all excited and think about, oh, he didn't do it. Well, if he did, he gonna have to do the time, y'all, okay? All right, I'm sure he had a good reason. Now, I'm not saying there's a good reason to take somebody's life, but I'm sure he had a good reason on why he felt the need to do this horrendous act of injustice. All right, well, good young man, kudos to you. If you didn't do the shooting, then I hope, they do apprehend the correct person. All right, let's move along, darling. You guys know I don't tarry too long. All right, so let's move on over to the baddies, okay? Because I saw a couple of clips, and I was a little disturbed, okay? Natalie said she was robbed, okay, of a very expensive handbag. I think the bag was about $15,000 for the bag, and the only thing I can tell you, honey, is you might want to go to the police station and press. Okay? It was a very expensive bag, y'all. And I do hope that they find it. It doesn't matter if it was $1 bag. That's still your stuff. You don't want anybody stealing your stuff, okay? I know I don't. Don't touch my shit, okay? So, Natalie, hopefully, you get your bag back, okay? Or you get compensated. If not, head on down to the police station and press, okay? All right. Now, moving on along with the baddies girl, I did see that Ivory obtained her chain, which was pretty fast. I've never seen any of the baddies get their chain that fast, but I think Ivory's been putting in some work this Ivory's been putting in some work this season, y'all. Okay? A lot of work, actually. I think she's been whooping tail, and she's been getting her tail whipped. So it's been back and forth, back and forth. All right, so congratulations, Ivory, on getting your baddies chain. Okay, I hope everything goes well for you over there. It seems like you're doing better with them checks, though, honey. All right, now, I wanted to come back and I wanted to update. Because the last time I was on, I did give a piece about what was going on with Tokyo Tony and Tia Kemp. Okay, y'all call her Yanti. Now, my thing is this. Everybody was like, well, why did she just go off on Tokyo Tony like that? Or why did Tokyo Tony go off on her? Well, one of the people in my comments let me know what really went down. Okay. Allegedly, Tia went over on Tasha K's podcast and she was saying some things that didn't sit right with Tokyo Tony. And that's why Tokyo Tony made the comment that she did to Tia. And that's when, boom, it exploded. And that's where we're at today with the ladies going back and forth, okay? Because I was like, why would she just say... But I guess when she went on Tasha K's podcast and was saying stuff like, oh, she wouldn't work with Tokyo Tony again and all of this other stuff, I guess Tokyo Tony got offended. And, you know, I would too. If we cool and shit and then you going on a podcast saying that, oh, you wouldn't work with me or you don't fuck with me like that, then yeah. Okay, now I understand. At first I was like, you know, because Tokyo Tony is a loose cannon. But now I understand what fully happened, okay? Just to let you guys know too. All right. I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, allegedly, Tokyo Tony said when she sees her, you know, she going to slap her ass down to the ground. Now, Tia, I don't think she's going to let her do that. So I guess it's going to be scrapping. Okay, unless they can sit down, maybe get a pay-per-view, sit down and talk this thing out, ladies. Okay. We'll see what happens, y'all. We will see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, let's move along. I hope they do figure that out, though. All right, but that's what set off this whole going back and forth stuff, okay? Listen, if you can't say shit to me directly and say my name, then bitch, you're not talking to me. That's just how I feel about it, okay? Point blank, period. All right, let's move on, darlings. Let's move on. Then, allegedly over the weekend, Carlissa's in it now. So Carlissa says she was, you know, enjoying her weekend with her grandbabies. And, Tia called her on the phone, three-way, with Tasha K. And she had no idea that Tasha K was on the line. Okay, so she was kind of like, wait a minute, Tia, I thought we was cool. So why you putting other people on the line with me and not letting me know or giving me the heads up, like to say, well, hey, so-and-so is on the other line. You know, so I don't know what's going on out here with you bitches, but it seemed like something real shady is going on, honey. But that getting that bag will make you do that. Have you turning on, folks? Okay. And I said what I said. All right. So Carlissa was very upset about that. You know, she felt like she was caught off guard, you know, and she couldn't really go in, I guess, like she wanted because she had her grandbaby in the car. Okay. One thing about me, honey, when I do get some grandchildren, they gonna know they grandma do not play. I don't give a damn who I'm in front of. You disrespect me and I'm gonna disrespect you back. Okay. All right, well, I guess she thought her and Tia were more cooler than what they were, okay? Go ahead and hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. All right, so let's scroll on. Enough about those ladies. Hopefully those aunties will get it together. I'm hoping, you know. We would love to see an extra spinoff or just a way to put some coin in everybody's pocket to have a Merry, Merry Christmas. All right? All right, let's move on. Because like I said, y'all know I don't be on here all damn night. Love and Hip Hop Miami. Now, I usually don't really tune into Love and Hip Hop Miami. It's just not really my speed. You guys know I do like the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta cast. That's the cast that I like, okay? But they getting a little boring too, child. But I guess they on vacation or whatever they doing. But I've been seeing some real weird clips. But let's move on. Now, Love and Hip Hop Miami. I'm confused, okay? I'm very confused on the storyline, okay? Now, I know everybody's trying to do their acting and doing what they have to do. But I'm really confused on the part where Chloe and her sister, Zoe, I'm sorry. Zoe and her sister, I don't get it. Okay, let me back it up so I can get it right. Zoe's sister said that she was dating Shay, who's one of the cast members, baby's father. She has a child by the guy. He's Jamaican. His name is Fabian. And I don't get it. She said that she was pregnant. I'm sorry. She said that she was pregnant by the guy. And, like it was a full-blown relationship. Like he was cheating on Shay. They were talking on the phone. They were meeting up, having sexual relations and things. And so then the sister, which is named Zoe, one of the cast members, has a sit down with Shay. And then has a sit down with Shay and the sister on Skype. Come to find out, y'all, the sister admits, okay? The sister admits that she's never even had sex with this man. Bumbleclad, what is going on, y'all? The sister, I'm so confused about this storyline, y'all, because why would somebody just blatantly lie like that on national TV? I don't know. She said that he lied to her and she was in her feelings. But y'all, you can't do that, baby. You can't go ruin a... People will do it, though. They'll tell lies on you. They'll make up stuff on you to ruin your relationship. Anybody doing stuff like that, I wouldn't want to... I don't care if it's a sister, brother, mother, cousin. Stay away from me. Okay? That don't seem too right in the head there. Okay? With that type of lying and stuff, Because let me tell you something. They'll do it to your relationship, too. Okay? If somebody can just as easily tell a blatant lie like that, But we know it's all for storyline, reality TV. We know half of it's fake and half of it's real, okay? So let's finish. Let's go along with it. So then Shay and Zoe get to the bottom of it. They figure out that the sister did lie. She made up the whole thing. Okay. Maybe he did text her once or twice, but that was it. Okay. So they get to the bottom of it. And then Shay is like, you're lucky you're on that screen or I would drag your ass. And y'all know Shay is a hothead. Okay. She will get down with the get down with you. Okay. So then in Zoe's defense of her sister, she's like, oh, no, you're not going to do nothing to my sister because that's still her sister. Regardless to what, that's still her blood. She going to still defend her. She's still going to take up for her, especially if you're talking about putting your hands on her. And she did check her sister in the end and was like, yo, don't be putting me in the middle of that stuff and don't be lying like that. Like, you causing friction and confusion, like, don't do that. Okay, so she did hold her sister accountable. So I did like that, okay? But Shay was like, if she was there, she probably would have fought her, which I'm sure she probably would have tried to fight her, guaranteed. And then Zoe was just like, no, you're not going to fight my sister, da-da-da-da-da. And she was like, you're just not going to fight my sister. And she did, but she did check her sister. So I liked that. All right, I did like that. So holding people accountable for their nonsense is what people need to do, whether it's family or not, okay? So I appreciate that. I liked that. Now, let's move on from that. Then I saw, what's his name? Amada and the baby daddy of Flo. Flo's husband. Actually, that's her damn husband. Flo's husband went up to Amada, wherever she was at, gave her flowers, and then he was saying that he wanted to help her fix up her house, honey, and all. Like, he gonna be moving in with her or something like that. Child, leave it alone, girl. Leave it alone. Because they already say you mess with married men and you go with married men and stuff. So don't be messing with that lady husband, okay? It's just going to end in heartbreak if you decide to play along with them, okay? So I don't think, even if they do have beef, just because you got beef with somebody, you know, some people try to get back with you like that. Oh, I'm going to sleep with this person, you know, or I'm going to sleep. You know, that's just dirty. Either way it goes, it's dirty. Okay. I said what I said. Especially if you all in the same surroundings and then you know that person and you sleeping, it's dirty. It's dirty. Now, she could get payback and she could be with Marlon and sleep with Marlon because of the fact that, what's her name? Gael slept with her baby's father. So she could get back. But is it always worth it? Is it worth getting get back? You know what I mean? Like, run. Leave it alone, girl. If he did that to Flo with her own sister, then definitely he's not going to be faithful to you. Even if you guys are friends, just leave it alone. Okay? Moving right along, because my phone had 20% already. Jesus. Now, Trina. Miss bitch of the South, right? Right? Trina, okay? Let's get on you real quick. Now, I don't know what the problem is with everybody, like, trying to, I know it's part of the show maybe, but it seemed like y'all don't want the woman to be happy. She finally gets married to somebody who she's attracted to, she likes, and it seems like everybody is up in an uproar about it. Oh, investigate him and see what he got going on. And all, I'm like, damn. So is that how it is when you decide to be with someone? People get all in your business. They want to investigate and I don't like it. I don't like it. Listen, that lady is probably almost in her late 40s. And I don't think she's ever been married, okay? Whatever turns out or happens between her and that man, just let it happen. That's not anybody's business to try to jump in and be Captain Saberho of a grown woman's relationship. That's not right to do that, okay? Leave that woman alone with that man. She's happy. She's enjoying herself. She's obviously in love. She didn't invite all of y'all to the wedding because that's her choice. She didn't have to do that. Let that woman be happy for once in her life and stop. Oh, go investigate. Go ask him where he from. That's too much. When you allow people to get into your business like that, they'll come in there and they'll tear it apart. And some of them, that's what they're looking for anyways, to get in her relationship, get in her man's relationship, and get in the business. Go get his baby mama or go get his ex, just so they can tear up the marriage and tear up them people's business. They'll never have no peace. So all I can tell you, Trina, keep them out your business. Keep them out your face. Don't tell them shit. And you did the right thing by having a private, small, intimate wedding. Because you know everybody ain't for you. And everybody that pretends to be happy for you, they're not. That's why you're going to get a whole lot of smoke about, oh, he got this going on and where you know him from. People are trying to investigate. Well, that's my friend. Well, if that's your friend, then can't you be happy for her? Even if she's making a mistake with this man, that's not your job to judge it. Your job is to be there if she needs you in the end. Your job is not to run around and get people to go find out this and that. And that's not your place, honey. That's not your place. So I see now why she had a private wedding. Because some of y'all is too damn nosy. All right. Enough about them, child. Enough about the Love and Hip Hop Miami cast, okay? Just want to give y'all a little sprinkle on it, okay? All right. Moving on. Now, someone else was in my DM and it was like, why don't you talk about Peach McIntyre? And I don't really go that way. I don't really have anything to really say about Peach. You know, I know she's been on social media for quite a long time, and I've never purchased any of your packages, but I have commented on a couple of videos. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. I have commented on a couple of videos that I saw, you know, giving my little input of encouragement when she's needed it. Allegedly, she's saying that Wood has been cheating on her. Now, people are saying that they don't believe it. She's cried wolf too many times. They're saying she's just doing this for money. Okay, I don't know. Okay, She seemed to be pretty upset, okay? She seemed to be crying. She seemed to be very, very hurt. But girl, you got to snap out of it. If that's the case, you know who you got. You know who you laying down with. You know, y'all women got to stop crying about, oh, he doing it. You know who you laying next to every night. If you laying next to a snake, then damn it, own it. Own it. If you're laying next to a rat, own it. If you're laying next to a raccoon, own it. If you're laying next to a chicken, own it. You know who you married and you know what you're laying next to, okay? So stop all that stuff crying and booing about, oh, you the one who want to keep laying up having all these kids, and that's fine, but know the truth. You've often claimed that he doesn't help, he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, but hey, you know what you got. So, you know, people say they don't want to hear it. They tired of you with the boo-hoo. They think that you're making all of it up just to get views, to get paid. And I don't blame you. You know, get that money. All right. Now, the last, wish you the best, Peach, with you and Wood and the children especially. I wish you guys the best. And I hope that you have a good Christmas. Don't let anything ruin the holidays for your children. Because remember, they are children and, you know, they do have memories. Okay? And shout out to all the Sagittarius' birthday. Special shout out to my son on his birthday. And all right, y'all. All right, so let's move on to the last story of the night, darling. Because it's short and sweet, honey. Short and sweet. Now, allegedly, Jay-Z has been accused, child, of some mess, honey. Okay? Now, this 13-year-old girl is accusing Jay-Z and P. Diddler of some graping. Okay? Now, y'all know that's serious. And this child, she was 13 years old. And these is grown men, honey. These are full-grown men. Okay? I hope not. Okay? Now, Jay-Z did give a statement that, he's empathetic to the victims of the world. But that, he would never do anything such, that diabolical. Okay? I'm rooting for you now. I'm hoping that they saying that you evil and all of this. I don't know. I would hope not. Because like I told y'all, everything always comes to the light. Okay? Everything always comes to the light. It may be in the dark for a while, but eventually everything does come out. Okay? So I'm praying that, you are sympathetic and that, you didn't have your hands in anything like that. Okay? Because I done told y'all already that Diddy ain't going out like that. If y'all think that he gonna sit up and take all them charges and not say anything, honey, honey, it couldn't be me, honey. I get on the phone, get your attorneys, because I'm gonna be the first one telling, yes, sir, Your Honor. If I can get full immunity, goddamn it, then I'm gonna take it. Call me a rat, call me a bat, honey, but I'm telling, if you was in it to win it with me, I'm telling, okay? That's just the way it go nowadays, y'all. That's just the way it go, honey. All right, I'm loyal as they come. I'm very, very loyal person. But and he said y'all wasn't picking up the phone. Shit, I bet y'all better start picking up them phones now, honey. Because if it come down to him and you, and he got children to raise, it's gonna be it'll be y'all. It wouldn't be me. Okay, that's just how the world goes, honey. As the world turns, the bold and beautiful. All right, y'all. So maybe we'll hear more of that on what's going on with, this young lady coming out with, these allegations. I'm praying for the victim, all victims of sexual abuse, sexual trauma, any victims that have ever experienced that. We are praying for you, that you get the healing and the help that you need. Okay? Make sure you go to therapy. Make sure you talk about it. Tell people, it's okay to tell people what you've been through or what you're going through. It's okay, okay? You don't have to keep silent. you can actually speak up about it and get help. There are a lot of different agencies out here that you can get help with. Okay? You don't have to be a victim in the dark. Okay? All right. So, as the holidays approach, we know that Christmas is near and it's upon us. I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And like I said, I'll be back. What's today? Monday. I'll be back Wednesday because y'all know I might come on every day because you guys know they got that little special going on, honey. And I need to line them pockets, baby. Okay? I need to line these pockets for the Christmas season, darling. And they're giving away some type of live promotion, live incentive. So hopefully my content is getting better. I enjoy my content. Once the new year kicks off, I am working on another different project because you guys know I like to keep things fresh, okay? Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami, Von Shay. Now, Von Shay, I didn't like her too much the last season because her and Amada were going at it. And I felt like she was just kind of picking on Amada for views and stuff. But this season has turned around. They're kind of cool. Everything seems to be going well. But her daughter had a baby. Now, the daughter is kind of upset with her mother because she didn't spend time with her as a child. She was on the road. She was trying to make a living. And so many of us mothers have to do that. You know, we don't get to put as much time in as we'd like, especially if we're on the road. We're trying to make a living. We're trying to do what we can for our kids to have a better future, a grounded future. So I guess she didn't like her daughter's child's father, and they got into it during the pregnancy. She had the baby early. The baby's in NICU. So on the show, they did talk and stuff like that. But it, you know, it was still a lot of tension, okay? I guess she wasn't there for the birth of the baby, and she wanted to do a push party, okay? She spent about $50,000 on this party. She bought her a car, and her daughter was like, you know what, I'm not going to show up. I want your friends to really see how you really are. Like, it's just about fame. It's just about TV. What disturbed me was the part when Miami Tip was talking to her, and she's like, you know, you got to be accountable. You got to just be a little bit more softer with her because, you know, she is a child. And you do remember things like that. You know, when you have a child and your mother can't come and sit beside your bedside for you to have your child. That's something you don't forget, okay? On top of that, I guess the child was in the NICU, and she still had not gone to see the baby. But she was throwing this, extravagant party for her friends, for people to come and visit and drink and eat and be merry. And then the daughter, she wanted her to show up. And the daughter was like, hell no. Like, no, you know, come on, girl. You got to be held accountable for that now. You know damn well you should have been there when your daughter had that baby. And you should have been at the NICU. You should have been up there every day. You should have been there every day to see your grandchild. I don't care what anybody says, okay? Because you ain't going to whoop old Big Mama. There's a whole lot of ass you'd have to whoop over here, honey. Okay? But I'm going to tell you the truth. That does something to you when you could have been there for her, regardless to whatever was going on with her child's father. When your daughter went into labor, you should have been there. When your daughter had the baby and the baby's been in the NICU, there's no reason why you have not been up to that hospital to visit your grandchild, your first grandchild. I just don't get it. You got to put aside the way that you're feeling when you become a parent. Your daughter is going to remember that for the rest of her life, that you did not show up when she had her child. I went through the same thing. No one ever showed up except when I was married for my 3 children, my ex-husband, may he rest in peace. And then with my last daughter, her father was there with me. Okay. The deadbeat bum was there for that. Okay. I have to give him his props on that. Okay. I didn't have no mama standing there. I didn't have, none of that. Okay. None of that. And maybe it's like a progression. Maybe her mother wasn't there when she had any of us. I don't know. Okay? But I know when my daughter has a child, I don't care if her husband is there. I don't care if he tell her he don't want me there. I'm going to be there. Nothing in this world would ever stop me from being there to see the face of my grandchild. Nothing would ever come between that. As long as I got legs to walk, I'm not in the hospital, I'm going to be there for mine. Because I know what it's like to not have a mother there beside your bed, holding your hand. I know what it's like. I've never experienced that. Out of 4 kids that I have, I've never had that. So I will be there for mine. And you should be there for your daughter. Well, now she's had the baby. But your grandchild, you need to be there. Get to that NICU and be there every day so your grandchild hears your voice and knows. But some of y'all don't want to be grandmothers. You want to be in the streets. You want to act as young as your daughter. You know, all that foolishness has to be put aside. What is the value of a truck when you haven't even been there to see her baby? And Miami Tip was 100% correct on that. Okay? And that's a friend that's going to tell you the truth. That's a friend. That's a real friend who's not going to sugarcoat anything and who's going to stand up for what's right and say, hey, girl, you wrong. You need to be a little bit more softer. You're wrong on that. And you haven't been there to see your grandbaby in the NICU. She told you. And you got mad. You sure did. You got mad. You got mad. But you know what? That's a real friend is going to tell you the truth. Doesn't matter if your feelings are hurt. That's a real friend. And those are the type of people that you need in your corner. Real people. Okay? All right. Now I done gave my little spiel. I just had to say that because I didn't like it. And maybe, Yvonne Shea, you don't know how you've hurt your daughter by not being there. But she's letting you know. Because, like, after that point, there's, like, no coming back from that. You know what I mean? You can't say, oh, I want to repair the relationship when you've never been there for any of the detrimental times in her life. You've already shown that you don't care. You see what I'm saying? So you have to figure that out. And you saying, well, I've apologized to her. Thank you for liking the live, Glow. You know, I've apologized to her. I've done this to her. You still, yeah, that was a nice thought for the push party. And then you start screaming, I spent $50,000. But it's not even about money. It's not about the money.
Hi.
Hi, babe. What about your grandbaby who you didn't go see yet in the NICU? Don't you think your daughter would rather come up and see her mother at the window with her child when she gets there, if she's there? But you worried about putting a price tag on everything, see? Some of y'all gonna learn that money is not everything. Money is not everything. Money is not everything. It helps. Oh, it helps. It definitely helps. But it's not everything in the world. Okay? Love, trust, respect, loyalty. What about that? Does that even matter? Does it count anymore? No, because no one really has any of those qualities anymore. That's why people like me have been single for so long, because it's just one of a kind, darling. Just can't find good quality people anymore. All right. I'm going to go now because I've said enough. I'll talk to you guys maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I have something special coming for you guys too. Like I said, so stay tuned. I don't talk about what I'm working on. Y'all know I don't do that anymore. Not until the house is built. Okay? Again, go over to my YouTube channel, Shantana Empress, and my Facebook page, Facebook group, Beautiful Bad Women, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.